Looking to deepen your connection and explore new levels of intimacy? Discover the surprising power of touch with our guide to places older women want to be touched. We delve into the subtle and profound impact of touches that go beyond the obvious. From the small of her back to the nape of her neck, each touch has its own unique language of affection. Learn about the unexpected allure of the upper arm touch, the sensuality found in the waist area, and how holding her hand can capture her heart. Explore the sensitivity of the wrist and the gentle surprise of the earlobe. Discover the profound effect of touching her hair and see how these intimate gestures can forge deeper connections. Our tips on how to touch a woman will help you understand these nuances and make every touch meaningful. Ready to elevate your touch game? Dive in and uncover the art of connecting through touch. Number 1. The small of her back. Gentlemen, have you ever considered the subtle power of a touch on a woman's back? This small, often overlooked area holds immense significance. Picture this: you're on a date, strolling side by side. You place your hand gently on her back, guiding her through a bustling crowd or over an uneven sidewalk. This simple gesture conveys reassurance and support, showing her that you've got her back, literally and figuratively. But how can such a small touch make such a big impact? The key lies in its subtlety. Your touch should be light, a delicate presence rather than a controlling force. Imagine leading her through a doorway, helping her out of the car, or simply walking hand in hand. Each time, your hand on her back becomes a symbol of your steadfast support. It's not about dominating her path, but about being there, providing a gentle nudge that says, "I'm here for you." Have you ever noticed how she responds to your touch? Does she lean into it, finding comfort in your presence? Or does she shy away, signaling that she needs more space? These moments offer insights into her feelings and your relationship's strength. Why not give it a try and see what happens? Can you imagine the difference it could make in your interactions? A simple touch on her back might be the key to unlocking a deeper connection and showing her that you truly care. Number 2. The unexpected power of the upper arm touch. It may come as a surprise, but the upper arm holds a hidden potential for intimacy and seduction. Picture this: you're deep in conversation with a woman, sharing your thoughts and feelings. In this moment of vulnerability, a gentle caress or light touch on her upper arm can establish a physical connection that mirrors your emotional bond. It communicates your presence and engagement, reassuring her that you are fully invested in this moment. But how do you ensure this touch feels natural and not forced? This type of touch is versatile, working whether you're sitting across from each other or standing next to each other. Picture this: if you're sitting together at a coffee shop, you can gently place your hand on her arm as you laugh at a shared joke or listen attentively to her story. If you're standing close to each other, perhaps at a party or in a more intimate setting, your hand might naturally brush against her bicep as you talk. This simple, sophisticated gesture shows you're engaged and connected without being too forward. But why does this simple touch work so well? The upper arm is often associated with comfort and support. When you touch her upper arm, you're not just making physical contact, you're conveying a feeling of care and attention. It's a way of saying, "I'm here with you, and I'm interested in what you're saying." This can be especially effective in conversations involving personal stories or deep emotions. For instance, if you're sitting together at a coffee shop, you can gently place your hand on her arm as you laugh at a shared joke or listen attentively to her story. If you're standing close to each other at a party or in a more intimate setting, your hand might naturally brush against her bicep as you start talking. This gesture is small but significant, enhancing the feeling of connection between you. Why is the upper arm such a powerful touch point? It's a unique spot associated with comfort and support. The beauty of this touch lies in its simplicity and sophistication. It's a subtle way to show that you're engaged and connected without being too forward or intrusive. Scientific studies suggest that touch can increase feelings of trust and intimacy, making her feel appreciated and understood. In fact, research has shown that touch can trigger the release of oxytocin, the love hormone which promotes bonding and emotional closeness. So why not give it a try? Pay attention to how she reacts and use this touch as a way to deepen your relationship. The upper arm may seem like an unconventional place to touch, but when done carefully and intentionally, it can create a strong and intimate connection. Have you ever noticed how a simple touch can change the dynamic of a conversation? How do you think this small gesture could impact your interactions? Give it a shot and see the difference it makes. Number 3. The Nape, a gateway to intimacy. Gentlemen, have you ever wondered why the nape of the neck holds such allure? This small, often overlooked area is one of the most sensitive spots on a woman's body, capable of evoking shivers of pleasure when touched with care. But why is it so special? First, its constant exposure makes it an enticing target for your touch. Moreover, it is a vulnerable area that demands your utmost attention and respect. Imagine a quiet moment, perhaps at a party or in the intimacy of a secluded space. You find yourself standing behind her, and there it is, the nape of her neck, framed by her hair, maybe adorned with a delicate necklace. When you gently stroke your fingers along this sensitive area, you are not just touching her skin, you are building a deeper connection. You are showing appreciation for her vulnerability and signaling your desire to cherish and protect her. What makes this touch so effective? It's the subtlety and fleeting nature of the gesture. This is not the time for a firm grasp or a prolonged massage unless she explicitly asks for it. Instead, your touch should be light and gentle, almost as if your fingers are dancing across her skin. This tantalizing glimpse of intimacy hints at deeper, more intimate encounters in the future, building anticipation and desire. Consider the context and timing. Perhaps you are helping her put on a piece of jewelry, or you find a moment to be close in a crowded room. Take a moment to admire the elegance of her neck and the graceful curve it forms. When you feel the time is right, let your fingertips gently caress her skin. This delicate and respectful touch can make her shiver with pleasure, making her feel loved and desired. Did you know that according to scientific studies, gentle touch can trigger the release of oxytocin, the love hormone enhancing feelings of bonding and affection? This touch is not just about physical pleasure, but about creating a deeper emotional connection. Have you ever noticed how a simple touch can change the dynamics of a moment? How can something so subtle carry so much meaning? The nape is where intimate moments are created. It's where a gentle touch can speak volumes, expressing affection, admiration, and a desire for a deeper connection. By understanding and respecting this, you can enhance your interactions and deepen your bond. So next time you are together, don't hesitate. Let your fingers gently explore the back of her neck and witness the delightful reaction it evokes. It's a small gesture with a profound impact, turning ordinary moments into unforgettable experiences. Number 4. Discover an unexpected land, the knee. Have you ever considered the potential intimacy and seduction that lies in the simple touch of a knee? It may sound surprising, but when approached with intention and care, this often overlooked area can create a profound sense of closeness. Imagine sitting next to each other, perhaps watching a movie or sharing a quiet conversation over a glass of wine. Your hand naturally finds its place on her knee, resting there gently. This seemingly small gesture speaks volumes, fostering a connection that words alone cannot convey. But why the knee? Why not the hand or the shoulder? The answer lies in the subtlety of the touch. It's not about groping or grasping, it's about providing a reassuring presence. When your hand rests on her knee, it sends a message that you are there with her, comfortable and attuned to her presence. This touch should be gentle and unobtrusive, emphasizing connection over stimulation. The key is its naturalness and ease, allowing your hand to rest as if it were the most natural thing in the world. It's a silent yet powerful way to say, "I'm here with you," enhancing the emotional connection between the two of you. Have you noticed how physical touch can strengthen an emotional bond, especially during moments of shared laughter or deep conversation? This gesture also has a comforting presence. Imagine if she feels nervous or uncertain, your hand on her knee can provide a sense of stability and reassurance. It's a way to offer support without saying a word, turning a simple moment into a significant one. This touch can deepen the feeling of intimacy and trust, making her feel cherished and valued. Furthermore, scientific studies suggest that touch, even as simple as a hand on the knee, releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone. This chemical boosts feelings of bonding and connection, creating a sense of warmth and affection. Isn't it fascinating how such a small action can have a substantial impact? Watch as she leans into your touch, feeling safe, secure, and connected. This small, thoughtful gesture could be the key to unlocking a deeper level of intimacy. Have you ever experienced the power of a gentle touch? What other small gestures can create such a profound connection? These questions invite curiosity and reflection, encouraging you to explore the subtle yet powerful ways to enhance emotional intimacy in your relationships. Number 5. Feeling of passion in the waist area. Touching a woman's waist delves into a deeper level of intimacy. This sensitive area can convey myriad emotions, from protection and intimacy to desire and passion. Imagine you're dancing together, swaying to the music. Your hand finds its place on her waist, holding her gently but firmly as you move in sync. At this moment, you're not just hugging her, you're expressing a feeling of protection and intimacy, affirming your commitment to her. However, it's crucial that this contact remains respectful and consensual. You're not trying to pull her closer or impose dominance. Instead, you're providing a supportive presence, making her feel safe and comfortable. Whether you're posing for a photo or cuddling on the couch, a hand on her waist serves as a secure and seductive point of contact. Have you ever noticed how touching this area can make her feel more connected to you? It's no surprise that physical touch can release oxytocin, the love hormone which helps strengthen emotional bonds. When you touch her waist, you're not only creating physical closeness, but also deepening your emotional connection. This simple gesture can trigger a sense of safety and affection that words alone cannot achieve. Have you tried this subtle gesture and noticed how it changes the atmosphere? The waist is also the perfect place to convey passion and desire in a delicate and respectful way. A gentle squeeze or soft touch on her waist can spark excitement, suggesting a deeper level of attraction. This touch can be a prelude to more intimate moments, setting the stage for a deeper physical and emotional connection. Pay attention to how she responds to your touch. If she leans into you or mirrors your movements, it's a positive sign that she appreciates and enjoys the connection. Always ensure that your interactions are respectful and comfortable, fostering an environment of mutual respect and love. Do you notice her leaning closer when you place your hand on her waist? Don't hesitate to explore this area and witness her reaction to your gentle touch. It might just be the key to enhancing your relationship. Number 6. The magic of holding her hand, capturing her heart. Holding her hand is more than a simple gesture. It's like stealing a woman's heart. The power of this act lies in its ability to communicate affection, trust, and intimacy without words. Why does this small action carry such significant emotional weight? Science backs up the emotional power of holding hands. Studies have shown that physical touch releases oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone. This hormone fosters bonding and increases feelings of trust and attachment. In fact, research indicates that couples who hold hands frequently report higher levels of relationship satisfaction and emotional connection. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as holding hands can have such profound effects? Imagine walking with your partner through a park, the sun setting in the distance. You reach out and gently hold her hand, a touch that feels natural and organic, as if your hands were destined to be intertwined. As you gently take her hand, she feels a surge of warmth and security. It's as if in that instant you've silently communicated, "I'm here for you, and I care deeply." Have you ever felt a deeper connection with someone just by holding their hand? What emotions did it evoke? How can you use the power of touch to enhance your relationships? In many cultures, holding hands is a public declaration of intimacy and connection. It shows that you value the other person and are proud to be associated with them. This gesture can turn an ordinary moment into a significant one, making your partner feel cherished and important. Why is this public display of affection so impactful? Holding her hand is like stealing her heart because it encapsulates the essence of emotional connection. It's a simple yet powerful way to express love and commitment. What other small gestures can have a big impact on your relationships? How will you use them to show your affection and strengthen your bonds? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's explore the subtle yet profound ways we can connect with our loved ones. Number 7. Exploring the sensitivity of the wrist. The inside of the wrist is one of the most sensitive areas of a woman's body. A touch here can evoke profound sensual and romantic feelings. Often overlooked, this part of her body holds a vulnerability that can be both intimate and deeply moving. Picture this: you're about to say goodbye after an enjoyable date. You take her hand, gently turning it over to reveal the soft, delicate skin of her wrist. Bringing it to your lips, you gently kiss the sensitive skin. This touch feels intimate and personal, like a secret shared between the two of you. How could such a small gesture create such a significant impact? The wrist is filled with nerve endings, making it highly responsive to the slightest touch. This sensitivity can evoke strong emotional and physical reactions, creating a moment that feels both personal and suggestive. When you kiss her wrist, you're not just showing affection, you're making a connection that is both sensual and playful. Have you ever noticed how certain touches can linger in your memory, leaving you with a sense of warmth and connection? This is one of those moments. To make the most of this gesture, ensure it feels natural and not forced. Pay attention to her body language and reactions. If she responds positively, perhaps with a smile or a gentle squeeze of your hand, you know that the gesture is appreciated. The key is to maintain the lightness and fleeting nature of the touch, turning it into a subtle promise of more to come. Why not try this tender touch and see where it leads? Could this be the key to deepening your romantic connection? Number 8. The earlobe may feel surprised. Let's talk about earlobes. Yes, you heard that right. Earlobes, when approached with care and purpose, can be surprisingly sensual and seductive. This often overlooked area can become the focal point of intimate connection and desire when touched thoughtfully. Picture this: you're in a dimly lit bar. The music is a soft background hum, and you're leaning in close to share a secret. Your fingers lightly brush her earlobe, and you can see her reaction: a slight shiver, a soft smile, a deepening of the gaze. This isn't just about physical attraction, it's about creating a moment that feels special and intimate. Why is the earlobe so effective? Earlobes are rich with nerve endings, making them highly responsive to gentle and careful touches. This sensitivity can heighten her awareness of your presence and deepen the emotional connection between you. Have you ever noticed how a simple touch can send a shiver down your spine? That's the kind of reaction you're aiming for. But how do you ensure this touch remains natural and not forced? The key is subtlety. You don't grab or pull her earlobe like an intrusive relative. Instead, let your fingers naturally touch it as you lean in to speak or admire her earrings. It's about being in the moment and making her feel appreciated and wanted. The gentle touch releases oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which helps bond people together. Men see something to study and challenge, while women view it as something to conquer. Women appreciate when men explore new territories within their realms. Don't hesitate to explore this area and observe her reaction. Does she lean in closer? Does she smile or blush? These are cues that your touch is appreciated and that you're on the right track. Embrace the power of a simple, thoughtful touch and see how it can enhance your connection, making her feel desired and valued. Number 9. The hair, a gesture of tender affection. Have you ever felt the gentle touch of fingers running through your hair or experienced someone softly tucking a stray strand behind your ear? This simple yet intimate gesture often carries profound meaning, especially in the tender moments of love stories. It's more than just a touch, it's an unspoken language of affection and care. Why does this gesture resonate so deeply with us? When you caress a woman's hair, you're not just offering a gentle touch, but also creating a moment of connection and warmth. This act can make her feel cherished and adored, amplifying the emotional intimacy between you. Imagine a scene: a couple sits on a park bench, the sun setting in the background. He gently brushes her hair aside, his fingers lingering just a moment longer than necessary. She smiles, feeling a rush of warmth and affection. This small act can speak volumes about the depth of their relationship. Have you ever considered why such a simple gesture can evoke such strong emotions? It's because our hair is often an extension of our personal identity and physical presence. When someone you care about touches your hair, it feels like they're touching a part of your soul. It's a way of saying, "I see you, I appreciate you, and I want to be close to you." Historically, in many cultures, hair has been a symbol of beauty and strength. In Native American tribes, hair is considered a sacred part of the body, symbolizing one's spirit. In Victorian England, lovers often exchanged locks of hair as a token of their affection. This tradition underscores the timeless nature of this gesture and its universal appeal. Have you experienced this gesture in your own relationships? What emotions did it evoke for you? Reflecting on these moments can deepen your understanding of the powerful, yet subtle, language of touch. Remember, it's the little things that often matter the most in our relationships. This tender touch can transform an ordinary moment into an extraordinary one, leaving a lasting impression on her heart. In exploring the nuances of intimacy, understanding where and how to touch a woman can open doors to profound connections and emotional depth. Each touch, whether it's the gentle caress along the small of her back or the unexpected thrill of an upper arm touch, serves as a subtle yet powerful gesture. The nape of her neck, often overlooked, is a gateway to intimacy, while the knee can offer a surprising land of connection. The passion conveyed through the waist, the magic of holding her hand, and the sensitivity of the wrist all contribute to a tapestry of emotional closeness. Even the earlobe and the delicate touch to her hair can elicit unexpected responses, demonstrating the powerful impact of thoughtful, intentional touch. Understanding these nuanced places older women want to be touched is more than just physical, it's about connecting on a deeper emotional level. Learning how to touch a woman with sensitivity and awareness can transform your interactions, fostering a bond that goes beyond the surface. If you found this insight valuable, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Goddess for more enriching content. Share your thoughts in the comments and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.